When Halle Berry gave her Oscar speech, the first person she thanked had been dead for nearly 40 years. It was someone she had played in an Emmy-winning TV performance, someone who, in 1955, became the first black woman to sing at the Waldorf or to be on the cover of Life magazine. All thanks to being the first ever black nominee for the Best Actress Oscar. If that's still not ringing a bell, well, let me introduce you to Dorothy Dandridge, courtesy of the new Geeks Who Drink series, Random Knowledge.
I'm Geeks Who Drink Chief Editor Christopher Short. Every year we write 22,000 quiz questions, 20 words each. Some of those stories deserve more time, so we made a video series.
We're Geeks Who Drink and we read stuff all the damn time.
This is Random Knowledge.
The Great Depression prompted radio star Ruby Dandridge to take her young song and dance daughters, Vivian and Dorothy, from the Southern Baptist church circuit to the greener pastures of the movie industry. Soon enough, they were appearing in big stuff like the Marx Brothers Day at the Races and Going Places with Ronald Reagan. Clearly the studios loved them, just not enough to actually credit a couple of young black teenagers in the 30s. Ahem. Regardless, this early phase peaked for Dorothy in 1941 when she sang Chattanooga Choo-Choo with the Glenn Miller Orchestra in Sun Valley Serenade.
Pardon me, boy.
But Miller recorded another version sung by clean-cut white guy Tex Beneke. That single, the white guy one, sold more than 1 million copies and prompted RCA to create the first gold record certification. Funny how that works. Skipping ahead to the 50s, the Sister Act had broken up and Dorothy had fallen on some pretty hard times. Long story short, she was ripe for a comeback. So she landed parts in Tarzan's Peril and the Harlem Globetrotters. Okay, so they're not really prestige pictures, but at least she was getting roles with dialogue and credits and everything. And she found ever more success as a nightclub singer.
Miss Dorothy Dandridge.
Here I stand again.
About that time, white director Otto Preminger was keen on making an all-black modern update of Bizet's big 1875 opera Carmen. Hey, that's something. The title role in Carmen Jones was a drippingly sexy World War II parachute packer who packs the old parachute, so to speak, of a straight-arrow army corporal. The male lead was Harry Belafonte, a couple years before Deo scored him his own gold album. Anyway, Dorothy's first audition came on the heels of an engagement at the Sunset's Glamorous Smoke Combo Club, and Preminger was worried she was just too classy for the part. But he said she could read for it anyway. She insisted on coming back the next day after getting her hands on a short skirt, slathering on lipstick, and practicing sidling around like a whore. Her words. Otto reportedly said, "My God, it's Carmen!" And the part was hers. Oddly, neither she nor Belafonte actually wound up singing in the film, which specifically called for opera singers. Regardless, Dorothy earned her historic 1955 Oscar nomination, eventually losing to soon-to-be actual Princess Grace Kelly. Then came the Waldorf, the life cover, and, well, that was the high point. Turned out, Preminger was a lousy career coach. Her second husband was even worse than her first one, who was so bad we didn't mention him before. And Dorothy died penniless in 1965, just 42 years old. Still, Dorothy Dandridge was a legit entertainment legend. If you remember that, then you've already got 1 point in the bag for an upcoming quiz. Go to geekswhodrink.com to find out where we're doing live quizzes in a bar near you. This series will be back next week too, which means you should like this video and subscribe to our channel. See you then!